Thought it was just another bag of rubbish at first. Don't throw anything in here. Think as long as it floats away, it's someone else's problem. But when I got closer, I could see it was blue.
Dr.
Sorry,
Galil?
madam. I can't let you past.
Got my ID here somewhere.
I was pulling it in, and the corner of the blanket fell open, and I saw it. A hand, tiny, white. I don't know, it must have spooked me or something. I dropped the stick, and the blanket drifted out.
And that's where you last saw it?
Yeah, heading this way. Everything ends up down here.
Sorry, man. You said it was dawn. Light must have been poor.
I've got good eyes.
And it couldn't have been anything else. Dull, maybe.
I wish it had been. Believe me. But I know the difference between a doll and a child.
Oh, I thought I heard a noise. Couldn't sleep. No, well, I suppose I must have drifted off for a bit, but your mind just won't switch off, will it? Is there any?
No news.
That coffee looks cold. Let me get you some fruit.
No.
Well, how about something to eat
No,
then?
I'm not hungry.
There must be something I can do.
No, there's nothing.
Kate, if there was anything that I could do to change things,
It's now been over a week since Kieran Maguire went missing from Leatherbridge. Police report that there have still been no confirmed sightings of the 2-year-old or of Susie Lucas, the 28-year-old woman wanted for questioning about the boy's disappearance. The search continues.
So it doesn't look like I'll be able to come in today. Mac and Kate are in a terrible state, and there's no way I can leave them. Maybe tomorrow, okay? Sorry.
Well, it looks like you're gonna have to fend for yourself again today.
Well, I'd rather that than Julia under my feet. She's not much use to anyone at the moment.
No news from a locum?
None available.
No Jude, no Mac, no Julia.
Just you and me.
Won't be short of company. Looks like half of Leatherbridge have booked an appointment today.
So, when are you going to tell them?
Tell who?
Mike and Kate.
I'm not.
You're not serious.
Not yet.
You don't think they should be told a child's body's been found?
We only have Mr. Tanner's word for that.
Well, he seems pretty sure to me.
Look, exactly why are you here, Doctor? I didn't call for a police surgeon. I don't think you should be here if it turns out you know the victim.
I've been doing my job long enough to know how to keep my professional duties and personal feelings separate.
Let's just get one thing clear. If we do find a body, it'll be down to me to inform the next of kin. Now, is that understood?
Understood?
Look, we can't carry on like this. I can't deal with 3 lists on my own. Look, you better see if you could cancel a few more of the non-urgents.
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Cassidy.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brown. It's Riverside Surgery.
So, what can I do for you?
It's about our son. He's 9 next
The
month.
wife's got to be in the bonnet just because Jacob isn't the outdoor type.
The outdoor type.
I said it wasn't worth wasting your time.
Do you think I'd be worried if it was just a case of him not wanting to join the Cubs? He won't even play in the garden. He shuts himself in his room all day. He's got no friends, no interest except reading in his computer. And when we do take him out, he seems, I don't know, anxious, clingy.
Has his behaviour changed recently?
No, he's always been self-sufficient.
Lately, it's got worse.
Can you think of any reason why this might be happening? Is he under any extra stress at school or at home?
He's always been quiet.
I thought he'd grow out of it once he got older. Started wanting a bit more independence. But Steve...
So it's my fault?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're a good father. A great father. When Jacob was small, my friends were so jealous. None of their husbands cared so much for their children. But now, Jacob's not a baby anymore. He's too old to be wrapped in cotton wool.
But I'm not wrapping him in cotton wool.
Then why can't he have a bike?
Have you seen how dangerous the roads are?
There are no cars in the park.
There are used needles in the grass.
He has to get out into the world, get a few knocks. It's all part of growing up.
Get out into the world. And have you seen this world you want to send our son out into? A 2-year-old snatched in broad daylight. I don't need to tell you about that, do I, Doctor? I mean, he works here, doesn't he, the father?
I think we need to keep a sense of perspective here. Child abductions are very rare.
Try telling that to your Dr. Maguire. Look, I admit I am a bit overprotective, but what parent isn't these days? When we were kids, it was fine. I used to go out playing in the woods for hours and my parents wouldn't bat an eyelid, but the world has changed. And I just don't think our kids are growing up fast enough to be able to cope with it.
Kate?
You were going to put up a little swing. Do you remember? Said he could have a little playground, a swing and a slide, and a blow-up paddling pool in the summer.
I've found something I think you might want. You must have left it when you, and I thought it might be of some comfort.
Might have been once, but that was a long time ago.
Right, well, you know where it is if you want it.
Please, Mac. Wake me up. Tell me this isn't happening. Say it's all a bad dream and he's upstairs having a nap.
It's all right, it's all right. It's all right, I'm here. Shush, shush, it's okay.
It seems to me that you both want what's best for Jacob, and that's a very positive thing. You won't believe the number of patients that I see that don't have the first idea how to keep their children safe. But you can't keep an eye on Jacob 24 hours a day.
Why not?
For the next 8-9 years.
I suppose you're right.
Jacob's going to venture out on his own sooner or later, and when he does, you're going to want him to be able to take care of himself. Kids need to learn to be streetwise. And he can't do that sitting in his bedroom all day.
What do you suggest we do?
How about trying to loosen the reins? Doesn't have to be anywhere big at first. Maybe take him to a safe environment, a zoo, somewhere where he can wander around, gain a bit of confidence, and you'll both be able to keep an eye on him. Now, is there anything else?
No. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Parents.
Kate. Not now, Julia. Please, just hear me out. I need to say...
You need what?
Well, I just need to say how sorry I am for...
Sorry?
Yes,
And you think that covers it?
Well, look, I know that words can't change...
You left him alone!
For 1 minute!
2 years old and you left him alone.
I thought he'd be safe.
He was a baby. You delivered him into the hands of a deranged kidnapper.
Well, I know how you feel.
How could you?
I love Kieran like he was my own son. Oh!
A mother does not abandon her son.
Kate!
If you had any idea, if you could feel my pain for a split second...
Kate!
You do not know!
It's okay.
Kate?
What was the priest doing here? It's not...
No. No news. Just wanted to check on Kate.
What about you? How are you holding up?
You know.
If you need anything,
Thanks.
someone to talk to?
Can't.
Why not?
One of us has to be strong.
Oh, Mac.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Anything?
Not yet. A blanket or whatever must have dragged the body under. Had to widen the search.
He's still here?
So he's not going anywhere till we find something?
He probably needs this more than I do.
I can take it.
Thanks.
Mr. Tanner.
There!
What?
Don't you see?
What is it?
There is something, sir.
I have never felt so helpless. Our son is missing, and I should be there for him, to protect him. I failed, and there is nothing I can do.
You're supporting Kate.
Can't take away the pain.
You're doing the best you can.
You know, when she told me she was pregnant, I should have been over the moon. But all I could think about was how a new baby would spoil my plans of an early retirement. And then he nearly died because all I could think about was where the next drink was coming from. Does that sound like a good father to you? Where is he, Helen? I mean, is he missing us like we're missing him? I can't bear the... You might be crying, you might be in pain. And we're not there to tell him it's all right, to kiss it better. Where is he? Why can't the police find him?
What did you see?
I don't know. Something white. I thought... I could have sworn...
We're all a bit jumpy.
Are you sure this isn't what you saw before?
No, it was a child. You've got to believe me.
If he sent us on a wild goose chase...
His trauma's real. He didn't get into that state for nothing.
Well, if he's as distressed as you say he is, hanging around here is going to be no good for him, is it? Do you mind having a word?
Okay. Mr. Tanner, you've suffered a terrible shock. Maybe this isn't the best place for you right now.
I can't go. What do you want me to do? Stay at home, sitting, not knowing what's going on?
We're not going to give up. Not until we found the body.
Okay.
Is there anyone at home?
No, I live alone.
Is there someone that can stay with you for a while?
I'm all right.
You might feel fine now, but you could have a delayed reaction. You know, feelings of anxiety, having trouble sleeping. Maybe you should go and see your own GP.
You done all you can to help here. Now you've got to look after yourself.
You'll keep me informed?
Of course.
Okay.
Thanks.
Here. This could take hours. No use you being here until we've recovered the body. Get yourself home. Get some rest.
Maybe you're right. But I don't think any of us are going to rest easy until we get some answers.
Ah, there you are.
I wasn't hiding.
It's a good thing Father Jonathan turning up when he did. I don't know how much longer Kate can hold on.
Well, it must be very reassuring to know so many people are worried about you.
Look, I know she shouldn't have hit you, but the pressure she's under.
And I understand why you need to support her, Mac. I really do. Don't you have any time for me too? I mean, you just don't seem to care how I'm feeling. This last week has just been awful. I mean, the guilt that I felt.
No one blames you.
Oh, that's not true, Mac, and you know it.
I'm here for you, Julia. But as long as Kira's missing, Kate has to be my first priority.
Yes, of course.
Look, I've got to go. Kate,
Needs you. I know. It's okay, I understand.
You're not born and bred on the estate without seeing a good slice of underbelly. Lives wrecked by drugs, prostitution. Some hard lad got shot a month back. Killed stone dead in a row over a parking space. I thought I'd seen it all. But none of it ever affected me. Not like this.
Like what exactly?
I keep seeing it. Like a video playing back in my head over and over. The tiny hand falling from the blanket.
It sounds like you're suffering from post-traumatic shock.
So can you help? Give me something to make the pictures go away.
Well, I could prescribe some mild tranquilizers.
Sounds good.
But if the flashbacks don't go away, we're going to have to think about getting some long-term help.
How do you mean?
Counselling.
A shrink? I don't think so.
There's no stigma attached to seeing a counsellor these days. It's in the strictest confidence.
No, Tar. Just give me the tablets, Doctor. And the rest, I'll sort out myself like we always do in the Lookmead.
This child... Can you tell what sex it was? How old?
I don't know.
It's just... Well, you must have seen the news. There's this boy missing and...
I couldn't tell you. It was only a glimpse. But that was enough for me.
We are trying our best. If you'll just be patient, Dr. Gwami will come round to you as soon as he can.
Mr. Hope.
Jude?
Just a minute. Am I glad to see you?
Listen, I'm sorry that I can't stay to help you.
Oh, no, it's not that. Look, I've just heard something really disturbing. I had a patient in this morning, pretty shaken. Said he found a child's body at a river.
Was that Ian Tanner?
Yeah. How did you know?
Because I was the one who told him to go and see his GP. I didn't realise he was one of our patients.
What, you were with him? At the river?
No, I was at the police station when word came through that someone coming home from his shift had seen a body.
Could it be Kieran?
Don't know. Hasn't been recovered yet.
But it's possible.
I suppose we should prepare for the worst, yes. DCI Mercer is going to give us a call when there's news. You know, I should go to Best, let them know what's going on before they hear any rumours.
Oh, so you won't be here for evening surgery?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Maybe you should think about closing for the rest of the day.
Well, we can't offer a good service with only one doctor.
Well, Debbie can cancel afternoon appointments and leave a message redirecting emergencies to Best, and I'll clear it with Mark and Helen. And Debbie might as well take the rest of the day off.
And I'll stay on here for a bit. I've got things to catch up on. You never know. Matt might give us a call.
Mike doesn't know anything about the search. You can't tell him or Kate.
Well, don't you think they should know?
Well, if it was up to me, yes, but my hands are tied.
Did anyone see anything suspicious here? Any time over the last couple of days?
What they're looking for?
Did you see anyone hanging around? Cars you didn't recognise? Anyone with a small child?
It's him, isn't it? They're looking for that lad off the news.
If you don't know anything that could help us, please, go home.
Coronation chicken or BLT?
Oh, I couldn't.
They are meant to be very good from here, you know.
I'm not hungry.
You should try and eat something.
What did I do, Father? First David's dying, and now this. Is this what it's all about? Am I being punished because I took a priest away from the church?
No.
When's it going to stop? Taking Kieran, it's just cruel.
God isn't vengeful, Kate. He's not punishing you. But he could be a source of comfort if you wanted.
It's not far. Look. I'll be watching all the way. Spaghetti hoops. I'll done the way you like with extra sauce. You can spend the change on sweets. Anything you want.
I don't want to.
Please, Jacob. The doctor said. I need you to do this. For me. Go on.
You must be exhausted.
It's only the caffeine that's keeping me going.
Jude.
Hi, Helen.
What's up?
Jude's got some news.
Kieran. Oh, no.
Nothing's been confirmed.
Yeah, but it doesn't look good, though, does it?
Police are searching the river.
Someone saw a body.
Excuse me. Oh, it's okay, it's possible.
I don't understand. I mean, if the body is Kieran, why the river? Why would Susie...
Because she's unhinged.
Is that your professional opinion?
Well, she can't be right, can she?
Don't you think you might be unhinged if you'd suffered what she has?
Lots of people lose children. They don't all go around kidnapping someone else's.
Where are you going?
Got to get back to work.
Are we still okay for lunch?
I don't think so. I've got too much on.
I'll see you at home then.
Have you seen Mac and Kate? How are they?
Hanging on by a very thin thread.
Carol,
What is it?
where's Jacob?
He'll be back in a minute.
Back.
I sent him to the shop.
On his own?
I've been watching.
Well, I can't see him. There's someone out there kidnapping children, and you send a 9-year-old out on his own.
He'll be out any second.
How long does it take?
As long as Jacob needs. You heard the doctor. He has to learn to do things on his own.
God!
Steve!
Jacob! You shouldn't be doing this.
I didn't want to.
Home. Now.
Steve!
Is the back door locked?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Can't see you scaring Jacob. And now what?
The hammer. It's in here somewhere.
Why don't you go upstairs? Please, love. Steve! Steve! Talk to me. What's going on?
The back isn't safe.
What?
2 ways in. It's far too vulnerable. From now on, we're just going to use the front door.
Why? Steve, I don't understand. What's going on? Oh, hello. Is it possible to speak to Dr. Kwame?
I thought you might need these.
Oh. Thank you, Mac.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Sir, I think we found something.
No. I want to come. You know why I have to do this?
What's going on? What's wrong?
Okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Who's she talking to? Jude? Who was that?
I can't say, Joey.
It's about Kieran, isn't it? You know something, don't you?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go.
No, not until you tell me what this is about. Look, I need to know. Please, Jude.
That was DCI Mercer on the phone, and they have recovered a child's body.
What have I done?
Julia, they don't know yet.
Well, we've got to tell Mac and Kate.
No.
They've got to know.
Not until there's more definite news.
There's a dead child!
Julia.
Right. I have to go. I will be in touch when I have more news.
You are known also, good St. Anthony, for securing peace in the family, your delicate mercy in finding lost things.
What is it? Sorry, Father.
No, there's nothing you can do. I know this wasn't easy. Yeah, fine.
What is it, Mac?
The police have found a body.
Kieran.
They don't know.
How can they not know?
It was in the river.
Stash.
Kate, Mac, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do, anything at all.
I've got to go to him.
Kate, they don't know that it's Kieran.
Please, Mac.
Kate, are you sure you want to do this? Why don't you wait inside until there's more news?
No, thank you, Father. None of this is where your prayers get you.
Yes? Miss Cassidy, it's Dr. Ben Kwame here.
I know. Look, we're all okay. Carol made a mistake. I'm sorry, but we don't need you now.
Well, can I speak to your wife?
Miss Cassidy?
What's going on?
Please, come in.
Thanks for coming, Doctor. I don't know what got into them. You've got to give me a reason.
Miss Cassidy? Oh, no one's going to get through there in a hurry.
Can't be too careful.
All I did was send Jacob to the shop. Then Steve came home saying something about Child's body in the river.
Look, Steve, can you just stop for 1 minute?
What's your problem? A child's been murdered not half a mile from our home. And you'll give me a hard time because I'm making the house secure.
Look, while I'm here, maybe I should take a look at Jacob.
What for?
Your wife's worried about him.
She's overreacting.
You didn't see how nervous he was. He won't go back to school.
And if Jacob is suffering from any kind of developmental problem, will you want him to get some help?
Five minutes.
Jude, what are you... Julia was right.
Julia?
Well, they've called in the police surgeon. There must be a body.
Mac, you wait here and I'll go and find out what's going on. I can't do it. I can't wait.
Please, Mrs. Maguire, you can't pass.
What the hell are they doing here? Isn't this difficult enough as it is?
I didn't tell them.
Well, someone's tipped them off.
Is it true? Have you found him?
Mrs. Maguire, I know you must feel, but you shouldn't be here.
I'm not going anywhere until I see my son.
We don't even know if it is Kieran yet. Then let us see.
We have to know.
I'm afraid that's impossible at the moment. Then make it possible. Look, can you just let us do our jobs? I mean, if foul play's involved, then we have to recover evidence. Let us take the body to the mortuary. If the description fits Kieran, then identification can be made.
How long is that going to take? 1 hour or two? I can't wait another minute.
I have to follow the regulations.
Are you completely inhuman? You may not be a parent, but have you any idea what this is doing to us?
Look, I sympathise, honestly I do, but my hands...
Let me do it. Well, you need me to pronounce life extinct anyway, and I can identify whether it's Kieran or not.
Mrs. Maguire?
I let you do it. At least we'll know. Do you have them gloves? Thanks. Thanks. Mac.
Jude?
It's not him. Are you sure? It's a boy, but it's too young to be Kieran. It's not him.
How old did you say?
It's a big child, but the umbilical's still attached.
Was it alive when it hit the water?
You'll have to wait for the PM for that. But if it's not Kieran, then where is he?
How are Mac and Kate taking it?
It's Jude.
Thought you snowed under.
Oh, I couldn't concentrate.
And that's definite, is it? No doubt. That's wonderful. Thanks, Jude. It's not Kieran.
That's good.
Oh, thank God. Well, I don't know what you're all looking so pleased about. It's not over, is it? And it won't be, not until they find that mad woman, and not until they find Kieran.
Ronnie, Julia's upset. She didn't mean it.
And Faith earlier. For a bunch of medical professionals, they seem a little short on empathy.
Well, it's just too close. It's too personal.
Losing a child wasn't personal for Susie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Look, Ronnie, I know you and Susie were really close, and this must be really hard for you being stuck in the middle. But I tell you what, when all this is over, why don't you and I try and get away, even if it's just for a long weekend, just the two of us?
Yeah, maybe then.
What?
Something Susie said, something about going on holiday. Someplace she was going to take Michael. She had the booking forms. I can't remember where.
You should phone Mercer.
And tell him what? I can't remember the county, let alone the address.
He always has the curtains closed. Every morning I open them, but he just closes them again.
Hello, Jacob. Do you remember me? I saw you when you had chicken pox. What are you doing there? Jacob? Look at me, please.
It's Steve. He's taught him not to make eye contact with strangers. It was in some book. It's okay. You remember Dr. Kwame? He's a friend. Oh, I'm going downstairs, but you and Dr. Kwame are going to have a little talk, okay? It's all right. I'll be downstairs.
Wow. What a nice day. Do you want to go outside and play? Why not? What don't you like about the outside?
Scary.
Scary? Why? You're a big boy. What have you got to be scared of?
Things.
Things? What sort of things? Do you want to tell me? I knew a boy like you. I knew you were scared of the dark. He had to sleep with the light on because there was this terrible monster under his bed called the Yar.
What was it like?
He didn't know. Never saw it. But he knew it was there, waiting for the light to go off, and then it would come out.
What happened to him? The boy?
I realized I couldn't spend the rest of my life sleeping with the light on.
What did you do?
One night, I asked my mum to turn the light out. Oh, it was so dark, Jacob. And I honestly thought I heard the Yar moving under my bed. I couldn't sleep. I had to keep guard. But when morning came, nothing happened. The Yar didn't come out and eat me. I never heard from it again.
But the hour was just make-believe. It wasn't real.
Is that what you're scared of? Real monsters. Where are these monsters?
Everywhere.
Do you want to show me?
It's not safe outside.
No wonder he's so scared.
Letting us see this is a positive thing.
I don't understand. Where did he get all this?
From the papers you left around. These are the same stories you used to read out.
What have I done? Filled his head with... But it'll be all right now, won't it? Now it's out in the open. We can put a stop to this now and he'll be back to normal.
I think it's going to take a little bit more than that.
How do you mean?
Where do you think Jacob's getting all these anxieties from?
From me.
You're going to have to face your fears first.
I didn't know. Why doesn't anyone ever tell you how terrifying it is bringing up a kid? From that very first moment when he was put in my arms. I could hardly feel him. He was so delicate, so helpless, and I thought there's no one else in the world who could protect him. Just you and me. We had the lot. Baby alarms. Safest cot. No expense spared. I thought when he gets older, starts to walk, well, he'll get better. But then there was electrical sockets, boiling water, traffic. Dangers everywhere. And since this lad Kieran Maguire's vanished, I've more or less been in a permanent state of terror. Seems like it's no longer a case of what if something bad happened to Jacob. But when is it going to happen?
Why didn't you ever say?
Then admit I was a failure. That I couldn't act being a father.
You're not a failure.
You can still change things. Help Jacob to develop a more positive outlook. Because if you don't, Jacob could grow up being too scared even to consider starting his own family.
This waiting must be agony, but we can have new hope.
I know that now. For a while down at the river. When Jude told me that it wasn't Kieran, I was so relieved. It took a few minutes before I realized that another little child was dead. Father, I've 2 children to pray for now.
Hi, Jude.
Hey.
Any news?
It wasn't Kieran. It was a newborn.
What? Oh, I mean, that's great news for Mac and Kate.
I know. I've seen my fair share of abandoned babies before, but to dump one in the river...
What kind of mother would do that?
On the Luckmead estate? Some teenage mum with nowhere to turn?
Yeah, but that's no excuse. You can't just throw away a child like it's... well, like it's a piece of rubbish.
Well, I don't suppose we'll ever find out who the mother is.
Yeah, maybe.
Jude, you've been avoiding me.
Well,
I've been leaving messages everywhere.
I have been rather busy.
I understand. I've seen Debbie. She told me about what's going on.
Then you'll understand why I can't do this now.
Right, but we do need to talk.
I'll call you.
When?
Later. Okay? What are you looking for?
Who's the most likely person to abandon a baby?
Teenage mum.
And most of the young women on Luckmead Estate are registered here, at Riverside. And one simple search and have half a dozen that fit the profile. Teenage mothers, unwanted pregnancies, and absent fathers.
Their profile might fit, but that doesn't mean any of them are the one you're looking for.
Amy Whitfield. I saw her 8 months ago. Wanted advice about an abortion. She took all the leaflets but didn't come back for a referral, even though she's only 15 and didn't want her parents to know about the pregnancy.
Well, the timing fits, but that doesn't prove anything.
I saw her at the river.
Eh?
Laying flowers where the child was found.
Don't you think you should tell the police?
I will. As soon as I've got some real proof.
Ben, I understand your concern, but no society should tolerate the cold-blooded disposal of a child. But this isn't your job.
Well, who else is going to do it?
Well, the police have the resources.
Yeah, they have a missing child to find. And 100 other cases that take priority over one anonymous dead baby.
We've seen cases as bad as this before. What's so special about this one?
But that's the point. How can we be talking about a dead newborn as just another case? File closed. Next patient, please. Maybe I just want to do... or maybe I just need to do something more than treat the symptoms.
Amy?
Dr. Kwame, what can I get you? We haven't got much left. I was about to close up.
No, I'm not here for the food.
Oh?
Are your parents around?
They've gone to the cash and carry. What do you want?
Last time I saw you, you were really upset. Remember?
That was ages ago.
8 months ago. Why didn't you come back to the surgery?
I don't want to talk about it.
What happened to your pregnancy?
I have to lock up.
Did you carry full term?
I'm sorry. You have to go.
Why were you at the river earlier?
I always come home that way.
Amy? What happened to your baby?
You have to go.
If you don't tell me, I'm going to have to talk to the police.
You wouldn't. You can't tell them. You're my doctor. You're not allowed.
If I think a serious crime's been committed, I can.
I have to make a phone call.
Mac? Kate?
My parents never guessed. They're always too busy. Up early, working late. Always worried about the business. I just kept out their way till the baby was ready to be born.
So you didn't go through with the abortion?
I could never do that. Not to our baby. She was an accident, yeah, but we love each other. I couldn't scrape that love away.
What did you do with the baby?
Couldn't keep it. The father wanted to try and work it out, but I was too young. If we tried to keep it, we would have ruined both our lives.
You still haven't told me what you did. Amy.
She was a good mother to Michael. Watching her only child die has ruined her life. Susie doesn't want to hurt Kieran. She's just trying to fill the void.
She's kidnapped a child, Ronnie, who's to know what she's capable of. The state she's in, she might be a danger to herself and Kieran.
So hunt her down like a rabid dog and lock her up.
No, give her the help she obviously needs.
In prison, with an overburdened health service.
She's not necessarily going to get a custodial sentence. She's never been in trouble before, and, well, there'll be psychological reports and character references.
She'd stand a better chance if she gave herself up.
What's the likelihood of that? Ronnie?
I've got to go.
Where? You've remembered, haven't you?
I just want 5 minutes with her before the police get there.
You can't. Ronnie!
I'll call you.
Amy.
What's going on?
Who are you?
It's okay, this is my doctor.
I remember you. You were at the river. I don't understand, Amy. Why did you call the police?
I didn't. I phoned my boyfriend.
What's going on?
Dr. Kwame's been asking about our baby.
What have you said? You know we can't.
It's okay, Danny. He knows. Most of it, anyway.
How old are you, Danny?
19. I was 18 when I met Amy. She was a few months short of her 16th.
We tried to wait, but
Trouble is, she got pregnant practically the first time.
Danny just joined the police.
It's all I've ever wanted to do, since I was a kid. I was scared my career would be over.
So we agreed to keep it a secret. Even our parents could never find out.
You still haven't told me what you've done with the baby. You have to tell me. I saw you at the river.
Listen, get hold of DCI Mercer. Tell him the Lakeview Caravan Park. The nearest village is Bradley Sutton. To the end of the lane, there's a caravan on its own. I've got to go.
Called an Eureka. They bring her here the same time every day.
So this is your crime? Giving your baby away from their legal adoption?
We knew she'd be brought up in a nice big house. Go to a good school. Have everything she wanted. 1,000,000 miles from the Lockmead estate.
That we'd be able to see her grow. Even if we could never tell her or anyone else the truth.
Why did you choose them?
They're friends of my parents. Vita and Saul have always been desperate to start a family, but there was some problem. They couldn't have their own children.
When Amy was getting close, they took her on holiday. Amy came home after the birth and Vita and Saul returned sometime later. Everyone assumed it was a refugee baby, and as they were so thrilled, no one questioned it.
It's not that easy to walk away, though, is it? You're here every day.
It's getting better. Some days I can go for a couple of hours without thinking about her. When I heard about the baby in the river, I had to go. If it hadn't been for the support of Danny, Vita and Saul, who knows how I would have coped. could have been. It could have been Narika they were pulling out of the river.
You're the only one who knows. What are you gonna do?
Amy's my patient. Whatever she tells me is confidential.
Unless a serious crime's been committed.
What crime? What's going to happen about the baby in the river?
We'll keep trying to identify his parents. Still has to be treated as a potential murder investigation. We've got a few leads. Nothing concrete, but it's early days. It's tragic, really.
What's that?
How many parents take having kids for granted? Guess some people don't realise how precious a child is until it's taken away from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
What have you given him?
Just something to make him sleep.
Where are you taking him?
Somewhere safe and far away from here.
It's not too late. It hasn't gone too far yet. I'll make sure you get all the help you need. Everyone will understand.
Why can't you leave us alone? We can be happy again.
Please. Why don't you come back with me?
No. No, you're not going to take him away again.
Susie.
Susie! Oh, please, I'm not here to harm you. I want to help. Oh, come on. Susie, please! Susie!
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death.
Susie, stop!
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death.
Don't move! Don't move! Stop! Stay still! All right. Be calm! You have to stay calm. All right? Okay. All right, listen to me. Your help is on its way. All right? Okay. Susie, is he all right?
I think
Susie.
so. He's just asleep.
All right. All right. All right. Listen, if you move really slowly and carefully, I think we can get you both out of there, all right? What do you say? Susie? Susie, I can't do this without you. Are you with me? Okay, good. Now, the first thing is that door unlocked? We need to unlock this door. I can't reach it from here. You're gonna have to slide across. Can you do that?
I think so.
That's it, nice and easy. Easy. Slowly. Slowly, all right. Okay, good. Okay, you're gonna have to pass him to me, Susie.
No.
You have to.
No.
There's no other way, love.
No, I can't. You don't know what it's like to lose a child.
He can't stay there. It's not safe.
No. I'd rather die.
You have to help me.
No. It'll just be me and Michael then.
Susie.
We need to be together. Just me and Michael.
Susie. Susie. That isn't Michael. Look, don't you remember? I was there. Don't you remember? I was there when Michael... Susie!
No.
That isn't Michael.
No.
Susie, Michael's...
No, don't.
Michael's
Please.
dead.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Susie?
Don't drop him.
Susie, will you pass him to me?
Don't drop him.
Wait.
Don't drop
Wait.
him. Don't
Wait.
drop him.
Okay. Slowly. Okay, I got it. All right. Come on, just slide. Slide over. Okay. Okay, yes, you can. You can do this. It's fine. It's fine. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Susie, look. We're going to do this on 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Go. No!
Let go!
Oh, come on!
Let go!
Come on!
No, let go!
Come on!
So, how's the hero of the hour?
He'll live, at least till I get him home.
You're very lucky. You should have left it to us.
I didn't want to waste your time on a guess.
You behaved very recklessly, Mr. Woodson. But fortunately for you, the whole episode has a happy ending. We need to take a statement of you later.
How's Susie?
Physically? A few bruises, nasty cut on the head. Nothing serious.
She didn't want to harm Kieran, you know. She proved that at the quarry. She risked her life to save him.
I'm sure her defense team will argue that in court.
Ronnie, George, where is he? It's okay, he's in with the doctor. Doctor?
Just a checkup.
It's okay. Kieran's fine.
You said something about drugs? Over-the-counter medication. Make him sleep.
Oh, my baby. Oh.
You're my man.
Oh.
Hiya, how are you?
Yeah, thanks. Ronnie, thanks a lot. Well, all of you. Thanks for bringing our son back.
If you ever do anything this stupid again...
Oh. You're okay.
I was thinking, you see these stories on the news, and you feel for the parents, of course, but you don't really appreciate just how devastating a lost child can be. Not until it happens to someone you know.
It must have been hard for you, having to keep Mac and Kate in the dark.
That, my friend, was the understatement of the year. I've had to keep sensitive information to myself before, we all have, but not being able to tell Mac and Kate about that body, I don't want to be put in that position again. At least they'll get a good night's sleep now, eh? I suppose all's well that ends well.
And you're forgetting someone?
The baby? Yeah, Ben. I'm trying my very best to forget him.
How could you?
You weren't there. You didn't have to open up that blanket and see that tiny little body. You can see for yourself how this has affected the community. Ian Tanner, the Cassidys, Amy Whitfield. Do you think just because I've seen a few horrors in my time that I'm immune?
No. I'm sorry. I do understand. I just can't drop it. Wipe it from my memory. Pretend it never happened.
Sometimes you just have to be able to carry on. Ben, tomorrow is another day. You're gonna have another dozen hard luck stories coming into the surgery. If you don't let this one go, you're not gonna be any use to any of your other patients.
Yeah, but someone has to remember him. But what does that say about our society? That a new life was cruelly cut off without a ripple to show that it ever existed.
Kieran all right?
Yeah, it's fine, look.
Helen rang me and told me what had happened. Listen, why didn't you call me?
Yeah, sorry, love. All the excitement. Completely forgotten.
You must be so relieved. At least he's back with us, that's the main thing.
She really didn't want to harm him. She was just trying to replace Michael.
Doesn't mean to say she could take my child.
Well, it's working. So the problem must be here.
I'm sorry. Things kind of... Well, I've had a bit of a manic day.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I'm too tired. I just want to take a hot bath and have an early night, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't mean shiatsu. Jude, you and I are going to have to face this sooner or later.
Face what?
You and I. Us. Why did you split up with Jake? Was it because of me? Because if it was...
I don't need this. Not now, not after the day I've had. Please, Bill. Can we do this some other time? No. I can't.
What's the matter?
This isn't right. What about Jake?
Okay. Okay. But before I go, I've got to tell you something. You are the best thing that's happened to me in such a long time.
Amazing, isn't it? They've been coming along all day from all over.
I thought Mother would be here. Need some clues?
Maybe she has. Who knows? He wasn't the first unwanted baby to be abandoned on the estate. The way he died shocked everyone. But was it an accident? Murder? We won't judge. All that we care about is that this was our baby. He belongs to the whole community. We may never know who he was, but that doesn't matter. We won't let him be forgotten.
Shall I take him up?
Oh, just 5 more minutes.
You said that an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.